In a world where common sense is not so common, one female decided she will turn her life around and start making smarter decisions. This is her story. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mikhail, and I'm back with another video. And if you read the title, yeah, I was really stranded, okay? A lot of my friends know this story, but I don't care because I think this story is crazy. And honestly, I'll blame myself for the situation. Anyway, back in 2020, I was stupid and I was talking to this one guy, and the guy's really cool. He was a nice guy and everything, but he also made a lot of questionable decisions, and I knew that. Like, literally, not to put him on the spot, but this guy literally told me one time that he didn't drink anything light. Keep that in mind. So, I don't think anything of that. I'm thinking, talking about drinking, alcohol. You don't drink light liquor. Keep that in mind. So, one day, oh yeah, and also, another thing to keep in mind with this story, me and him stay like a 45-minute to hour apart. One night, I had just got done getting my hair done. I was leaving from my parents' house, and they stay like approximately like also 40 minutes away from me. And it was like super late at night. It had to be like 10 o'clock when I was like leaving my parents' house and coming home. And as I'm on my way home, he calls me, and I'm just like, I answer the phone because, like, we're cool. And I'm just like, yeah, what's up or whatever. And like immediately I can hear in his voice that was something wrong with him. So, we're talking or whatever. And he's just like, where you at? And I'm just like, I literally just left my parents' house. I'm on my way home. And by this point, I'm literally more than halfway home. And he's just like, well, he's like, I'm just kind of having a messed up day. And I just really wanted you to come down here, just lay with me, be with me and stuff like that. And like, not even on no type of like sexual type stuff, So I'm like, okay. And like the type of person that I am, like I said, being dumb, it's 10 o'clock at night and I'm already halfway home. I'm like, well, okay, just let me go home and like grab some stuff, and then I'll just come back towards you or whatever, and I'll just let you know when I'm on my way. So I get all the way home. I pack like a little spend the night bag, grab my scarf and some clean clothes because I'm staying down there. Obviously, it's 10 o'clock. I'm not coming back home that night, especially if I drove all the way back home. Anyway, I text him when I'm headed out, like, I'm leaving out now, I'll be there. I'm on my way to his house, and he never responded. Keep that in mind too. Yes, he never responded. So I'm like, okay, whatever. He's probably not on the phone, I don't know. But he knows I'm on my way either way go. If you pick up your phone and you see I text you, you see I'm on my way. So I'm driving there or whatever, and like I said, not thinking anything of it. I get there. It's now approximately 12 o'clock at night. And I know because I was like on the phone with this other guy. Yeah. Anyway, I was on the phone with this other guy, and me and him were just talking, and he was just getting off work. So this is how I'm keeping time frames, basically. He was just getting off work. So me and him on the phone, I'm sitting, I finally make it to his house. And I'm just like, I'm gonna call you right back real quick. I gotta call my friend. Call him, no answer. Okay. Red flag. I wish that was a thing back in 2020. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Anyway, yeah, so I'm like, okay, give it a minute. I'm gonna just, give it like a couple minutes, call back again. Can't be sleep. Like, like you literally just called me and told I'm on my way. Don't do that to me. So now I'm just sitting there, and plus, like I said, 45 minutes away. I'm here. You're gonna answer this door. So I don't look around, and I don't see his car outside. I'm just like, okay, like this is weird. Well, I know he gotta be woke because he's not at home. So I'm back on the phone again with the other guy or whatever, and me and him just sitting there talking, and like not realizing time has gone by. We were on the phone for like an hour 30 minutes. Like, so I'm like, okay, hold on. Now this is bad because I'm like, where are you at? So I'm like, after me and him hung up, I literally called the other guy. I called my friend back again, like, and finally this time he like answers, and I'm like, hey, like I've been here. Like, where are you at? Like, what you doing? And he's like, oh, my bad. I'll be there. Like literally. So I'm like, okay. He gets there, and literally it's somebody else still in the car with him. So I'm like, okay. He's like, get in. I gotta take him back to his car. And this was where I say it was my fault. I honestly should have stayed home. I'm like, okay, you know, I get in the car. I'm irritated though. I'm very irritated. I'm very much so irritated. But I'm just like, okay, take him back to his car. Why didn't he go to his car when you knew that I was here? Like, you know, like, why didn't y'all just wrap up with whatever y'all had going on? Anyway, we get back to the park, and instead of him going directly to his car and leaving, they decide that they want to smoke and they want to drink a little bit more. And I'm irritated, so I don't want to be a part of this. So I'm just in the back seat. Yeah, I hopped in the back, y'all. Another red flag. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Yes. Anyway, I'm in the back seat. I'm just on my phone, just like, all right, I'm getting irritated now because, like, it's late now. It's like a good 2-something in the morning. So we're just sitting there. They're smoking and drinking, and we're at a park. Keep that in mind. So homeboy gets super drunk. Yeah. He gets super drunk, and when he gets super drunk, we can't even, I'm trying to help sober him up. And I'm just sitting here thinking like, oh my, this is what I'm thinking to myself, like, oh my God, this is girlfriend like stuff. I don't do stuff like this for people that I'm just talking to, but I'm in the car with you and you're drunk and I need you to get us back to where we need to be. So the friend tried to help a little bit. He didn't really do nothing though. Like literally after a while, he was just like, all right, just let me know when you make it home. Like, guys, y'all friends just are horrible. Y'all friendships are horrible. Not only that, like, you really left your friend with some random female, like, cause he didn't know me and he didn't know who I was and I didn't know who he was. So I think you just left your friend with some random female. Cool. So friend leaves. I'm like, do you have any water in your car? He like, no. I asked my friend, do you have water in your car? He like, nah, like, I told you I don't drink nothing light. So that's what the fuck that means. So it clicked in my head, nothing light. He does not drink water. I've been over this man's house plenty of times, and I can honestly say, now that I think about it, he's never had water. Like, I've always had to, like, go to a liquor store or something to get water just because he didn't have any there. So now it's like in my head, like, Mikhail, you stupid bitch. Like, we really stranded. And also, keep in mind, I keep saying we're stranded because this man had a stick shift car. I can't drive a stick shift car. I don't even remotely know how to use a stick shift car. So I'm like, okay. So now I'm just sitting here thinking like, okay, I have to help him sober up. I'm like, do you have any juice or something in here? Some food, anything? And so he had like some snacks in his back seat and someone left over. He had like one little leftover bit of water. It's like probably like this much water in the bottle. Like that's anything, okay, at this point. He throws up a couple times. And finally, he's like, okay, we can. He's like, I'm good. I'm just like, are you sure? I'm like, at the same time, like, okay, we can't stay at the park all night because not only that, the police is right across from us. So I'm like, okay, police is right there. And I'm pretty sure, like, the park has a curfew. So we're not supposed to be really out there at this time anyway. And yeah, so he's like, yeah, I'm good. He luckily stayed, like, right down the street from the park. So I'm just like, okay, all you gotta do is do a little boom, 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 and then we good. We almost got in a car accident because when he was driving, he was so drunk, and luckily not luckily, because I shouldn't have been in the situation in the first place. I'm just like, okay, I'm his eyes at this point. And literally a car was like right there at the red light. And he's like still flying. And I was like, oh my God, like it's a car right here. Like, slow down, stop. And I'm yelling and he's like, he thinks it's funny. And I'm just like, that's not funny. I was like, my parents don't know where I'm at right now. Like, and if I die down here, I'm beyond the grave. They're gonna be like, okay, well, she's supposed to be at home. How is she over here? And she's supposed to be at home right now. I'm somewhere dead because I don't make smart decisions. Anyway, we almost got in a car accident too. By this time, it's like 3:30 in the morning. Like, now this time it's like super late. Like, honestly, it was like 3:30 or almost 4, because I remember when we got back to this place, I was like super pissed off and I really wanted to go straight home, but I was also so tired. I was like, okay, I will stay here tonight, but he will never hear from me again. And best believe, after that day, I did not call him anymore. I did not text him. We did not talk. And the only reason why I think we ended up like talking again was because of the fact that he literally like called me like 5 months later, so like that. And he just like me. I let it go. I had let it go, but at the same time, I knew in the back of my head I would never go anywhere with you again. But I let it go. So we started talking again, and to make things even worse about that whole story is the fact that when I told him about the situation, to this day he thinks it's funny. He thinks I was being over dramatic, and I'm just like, yeah, no, I wasn't being over dramatic, and the fact that you think that is funny also shows me that I will never go anywhere else with you again. And also, yeah, moral of the story is make smart decisions. Okay, that is the moral of the story. I hope if you don't get anything else from the story, make smart decisions. What the first smart decision I should have made was staying at home. The second smart decision he should have made was when he came and got me, not coming to get me, just going into his house. The third smart decision was somebody should have had some water, and by somebody I mean him. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked this story time. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below any if you think I'm over exaggerating. I don't think I was over exaggerating. Like, the way I'm telling the story, don't seem like it was as serious as it was. But if like you actually seen like how he was, you was like, oh yeah, that was dumb for you even being in the car with him. Like, that man was drunk. Like, he don't even remember the night. That's what makes it even worse. Like, he just remembered me being there. That's how bad it was. Anyway, yeah, comment below if you think I'm being over dramatic, and also comment some video ideas that you guys want to see from me down below. Also share this video, subscribe to my page, and follow me on Instagram at MikelJanae. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.